America, Chef John, Ghetto Gourmet. We're already working. We've got this tuna that, well, anyways, I have to look through the eye hole now. This tuna that I've been soaking in homemade barbecue sauce, and I add a little soy sauce to it. All right. Oh, got left over from barbecue. We got red peppers, red onion, little broccoli. Butter's already in the pan. We're going to do a quick sear on this. I've got brown rice down below. I had my first spasm in many days earlier while I was trying to sing, of all things. But that makes sense because it's all on my neck. But I was singing Amen, man. If you, I don't know. A buddy of mine put something up on Facebook, and I might put it on there. Wait. So I've had this sitting in this barbecue sauce, and whoa, let's turn it down a little bit. Now, what I want this to do, okay? I want this to caramelize just a little bit, all right? See how it's caramelizing in that? All right, but I want this medium rare too, all right? I'm also going to take some of that sauce and hold it in reserve in a spoon. Put a little on top right now, okay? But also, I'm going to take my onions and my green peppers, and I'm going to put them in the bowl because I'm saving space, saving time, Ghetto Gourmet style. Take all my bags. I try to work them. Okay. Sunday is, I only ran for 40 minutes today. I didn't do any real hard upper body or hit the bag, so I'm having a little problem with my upstairs. All right, so I'm going to take this and put this in. I also have the broccoli. All right, see how that area right there is starting to like provide a caramelization area? All right, so I'm going to look at my salmon. You really got to slow down, everybody. Oh, she's telling me that, all right? All right, we're going to lift this up. I'll have to give you more light even. All right, see that? Yeah, it's got to be ready. Yeah. So I need a little bit more butter in that pan. Let's just get it away from the heat for a sec, because I don't want this barbecue sauce to really I don't want it to burn. I want it to caramelize. All right, now that that's done, all right. See, I put butter right into where I put the barbecue sauce. Now I'm going to scoot that over a little bit and take this, more butter, see, put it right there. And then I'm going to take all this barbecue sauce and veggies, and put it in there. And somebody said, hey, I shouldn't come at, let me start over. I'm having a hard day with my handicap, and that happens sometimes. And it's really, you know, I've been having issues with it lately. In the sense that I don't feel safe enough to leave my area of my neighbors. Or I can go to the store, but I can't go out in the community. And it's, I shouldn't start off that. Look, I'm having a hard time with my handicap today. So if you're on my site and you're on my show and you don't know I'm handicapped, maybe you know, let's watch the food, man. Just somebody said something that I'm just trying to convey the fact that I'm handicapped, and it's really personal. And don't like trip out on me and say something really not cool about my show or me because I'm handicapped. Understand that, you know. Don't treat me that way in the community, and don't treat me that way walking down the street. I don't appreciate it. I keep trying to explain this to you people, but you know. All right. We're slow simmering everything right now. And I got the broccoli cooked off just a little bit. I'm going to start my brown rice, which I have down below. Okay. And I'm even gonna give my my tuna another turn. What I'm doing is I'm checking to see how thick my cooking, how deep my cooking is going, because I want the tuna medium rare. I have to pull the veggies a bit sooner than I wanted. I added them a little bit sooner than I wanted. Either way you want to say it. I mean, if I want to like control one pan. So. See, every time I dirty something, I have to clean it, man. Now, vacuum cleaner fill up vacuum bag fill up halfway across the floor, man. It's been one of them days, you know. But it's all right. I had a good run, and you know, I miss going to church. But after the cops harassed me at church, I'm having a little issue with church right now. Not the church at all. But the police and it's like they came to, you know, I'm on basically like on the staff of the church, even though I'm an outside marketing, I do it all for free. Man, I'm the one who set up the Facebook account. I do all their electronic stuff and do all their shows and stuff like that. And I've worked with SCORE, and I tried to get some help from Lane Community College because I really believe in this preschool. It's a really good program, man. Kids come out of it and they're really well adjusted. I'm gonna have this, I'm gonna leave that like that. I'm gonna leave them bright green. What I'm gonna do is just gonna put some butter on. Yeah, let's just do that. Alright, then we're just gonna let this go for just another second. I'm gonna actually turn the pan off. Alright. Well, anyways, I mean, it's just, you know, if you're at your own church and you have an emergency and people take over who don't belong at your church, and you have your own church members telling these people, don't call 911, he doesn't want that, and it's all down on the 911 record because the lady just didn't listen, and then the police show up, and when the police see me, they don't see a man in an emergency situation, they see some criminal. So the dude gets on and starts talking to one of my own people and starts saying, hey, how do we bust this guy? And I wound up hitting my head really hard, and I wound up with a concussion, and for the last month or so I've been having electric shocks from it, and plus on top of it I have PTSD from police. And so it gets to the point where I'm like, I'm not allowed in the community. I've had at least 10 incidents with police officers that were there just here in Springfield. They're just, you know, I actually feel safe when I go to, let's look at the other side of this fish. I feel safer when I get to Eugene. No, I'm not going to turn it over now. It'll be fun. So anyways, oh yeah, I wanted to stand this up anyways. So I'm going to put you down. So anyways, I just need to get that off my chest, man. It really bothers me because I miss my church. And I'm the outside marketing representative, and you know, I helped build the flower boxes and all that last year, and I bet, you know, the place means a whole lot to me. And for someone to, the police to basically come charging in the door after me, trying to bust me during an emergency, where I was having emergencies, the guy says I was in the road, I was on church property. All my church people who are out there will attest to it. But see, they didn't want to listen to my church people. All they saw was something else they wanted to get, right? I'm not cool with that. I'm not okay with that. You don't do that to me at my own church. It's really not okay, man. And now I'm not going to church. One of the few places I felt safe to go while I'm handicapped. That's just not okay. It's really not okay, Springfield Police, that you make me feel like this. You know, and it's because repeated actions. And now I got, you know, yeah, I yelled at the sergeant, man, called him a fool twice because he was acting like a fool. I'm charging in nobody's church. Here, I'm making this pretty. Okay, I'm come charging in nobody's church. So I'm just actually doing a little cool thing that's gonna go off the side like this. All right, because I want the tuna still to show. So I'm saying, you know, there's been a few times that they weren't really rude, but most of the time they're really rude and they attack me for some reason and want to bust me, you know. It's just not, you know, I do a lot for the community. I don't appreciate it if I'm not doing criminal activity. I really don't appreciate it while I'm having an emergency. It's not what you expect, you know. Why you got to call the police when I have an emergency? Why doesn't the emergency show up? I've asked this question repeatedly. I guess I'm going to have to get in front of city council in Springfield and be like, why do I have to deal with the police like this all the time at my own church? Maybe I got to go like that. All right, you know, I already put a couple of feelers out, but now because I've missed church for 2 weeks because of this. I went at Easter because it was Easter and because of a brother, really, and I knew if I went, he would go, and a lot of me being at this church has to do with this family, and God has His way with me, man. His beautiful ways. So, I just see things, you know. I go from church to church. We add a little paprika for a little color. And just across here, across there, across the top like that, and border that rice there, right? Okay. Yeah, that's all. That's a new little trick I showed you the other day. Right. We're gonna finish it up. I'm sorry I went into that tirade. Really. I'm actually having a good day in the sense that I'm happy about my life, and I know I have a lot of blessings, and I was singing amen because I love Jesus and I love the Lord. And I was actually able to share some pictures about Easter on Hope Community's page, and it made me feel good. I just, you know, my pastor thinks he's only got 40 people in his congregation, and because a lot of you people, he's got over because you guys, he's got over 1,000. Much love. And if you've listened through to the end, if you're, you know, he speaks some pretty good truth.